everybody? It's already here with Bomber Breaks. I've got for you right now 2025 Topps Heritage High Number Baseball. This is Pick Your Team number 1, a 12-box full case break from BomberBreaks.com. Thank you so much, folks, for jumping in. And for those that got the third spots, get this one knocked out. Shout out to my man Andrew, who grabbed the last several to close this one out to start our post-eBay breaks. Let's go to said filler. We did combo up the Diamondbacks and Rangers to ease the pain a bit on the lower valued teams. But a lot of big teams in that filler. 3 always the base number, and 1 is the die roll. We're going 4 clicks on our 13 filler spots. And after 4, it's the San Diego Padres down to the Diamondbacks Rangers combo. Padres, Diamondbacks, Rangers combo. Good. And my participants, I got Jay and Bruce, Scott and Brady, Bruce and Steve, Thomas times 2, David in, and as I mentioned, Andrew times 4 to close it out. Thank you all again for jumping in. Good luck to you here in the draw and the break. We're going 5 clicks to get you one of the 13 filler spots. 5 clicks is what we need. And 5 clicks is what we've got, giving me Scott up top to Bruce times 2 at the bottom. We do have a few folks with a few spots, so let's go ahead and sort those by participants here briefly. Good luck to Jay, who drew the Athletics. All right, let's start here with Bruce, who got 2 for 1 with the Diamondbacks and the Texas Rangers. Steve with the Chicago Cubs. Andrew with the Chicago White Sox. Bruce, we did. David with the Astros. Andrew with the Angels. Thomas with the Mets. Jay Athletics. Andrew Pirates. Scott Padres. Andrew Mariners. Thomas Cardinals. Bruce Blue Jays. And Brady with the Nationals. Very good. We'll put the full pick your team on the screen while we get some portion of these boxes and packs out. All right, so I will admit this is a product that used to scare me a little bit, but I have ripped this now. Man, I feel like it's been 3-4 years worth of doing Heritage High Number, so it's a little bit significantly less intimidating to me at this point because I've done it quite a bit. So, but from that standpoint, it still could be a little bit of a group effort here. Obviously, Heritage High Number most known for some of those a lot of these variations, right? And there are some pretty easy variations to see, especially the color borders and things like that. They've added a new cartoon variation that I have to assume is going to be relatively easy to find as well. But we've got, team name switches and the bat flip switches and all that. And, I really, truly did put effort into studying those and doing my best so that I'm prepared for this. But never hurts to have more folks watching. And feel free, guys, even if you're wrong, right? You can always ask me to check and see. But all right, well, we can tell right away that this is going to be interesting because these packs are slippery, sliding all over the place on me. I apologize. Let's see here. Certainly can't gonna stack them more than half and half on a box. Let's go here. like that. All right. And we're definitely not going to stack a bunch of these at a time. So we'll do maybe a couple, and then we'll just reload. I know it's going to be a lengthier break, guys, but the good news is we've just been a little bit slow here today, so we got the time to do it and make sure we do this right. And we have some fun getting to see some cool baseball stuff here on the Heritage High Number, but I can definitely tell you these packs are slick in comparison to average packs, right? So going to be a little bit cautious with how much we're stacking at a time, etc. Because, knock on wood, I've never had some kind of like crazy domino effect happen, but it seems like this is going to be more in that range. So, all right, let's do this. I'm just going to take more of the. I'm going to take all these off the back row so it can be flush. All right, so I'm going to take these boxes, put them there. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to just take this couple boxes at a time because of the slickness of the packs, and there's just, that's going to be a lot of packs stacked up all over the place. We'll just keep them nice and tight in the boxes. Be a little bit longer in between to have to move cards and rope them, but I'm cool. I'm cool with that, as long as you guys are. But like I said, you guys are probably aware of a lot of the variations as well, so certainly we'll have, the checklist card numbers that. Anything 701 to 725 are going to be our high number short prints. Again, from past years doing that, they're short prints, but they're not that short printed. So typically we try to make a side pile, maybe thick sleeve them together for you. But the guys, don't have a ton to process tomorrow, so we should be able to put a pretty good effort into that process for you guys as well. All right? All right, so very good. I think we're ready to rock. We went clean screen already for the break. Let's show you one more time, guys. This is 2025 Topps Heritage High Number Baseball. This is Pick Your Team number 1. If you guys want more, I do have one more Pick Your Team. I got one more case. It's Pick Your Team 2. It's another full case, and it is 20% off with the code BOOM20. We'll be live again tomorrow, guys, and, I'll be honest, there's a chance we'll be a little slower to right off the gate, especially if we start early. So if we make some movement on Heritage 2, we can maybe start the day with that. And get some cards right. I'm always a believer in getting cards on the screen. That helps fill other breaks. So don't hesitate to jump on in to Pick Your Team 2 if there's something that catches your eye. Boom 20 for 20% off. All right, very good, folks. Let's see what we can do. We've got half box stacks of the product. Oh, no. Don't tell me the packs are hard to rip, too. All right, good luck, everybody. Billy Williams there on the acetate, and a blue speckled chrome here of Chandler Simpson. Chandler Simpson there. All right, let me do this too. I'm going to bring up the checklist right here, so I'm staring at it. Light blue sparkles is what we got there on the Chandler Simpson. And there's our first hit of the break, going to the Boston Red Sox. It's a nice one for James. That's Marcelo Mayer, rookie chrome black, 60 out of 76. Real nice short one there for us to start. Marcelo to 76, Boston. $60 out of 76, Marcelo. Tim Tawa there. That's right, okay. So what we'll do, guys, what I also do is I will check the backs of cards in bulk as we kind of go through, right? Look for the bat flips, look for that little text that will help us identify some of the other variations we may miss. So it kind of allows me to go a little quicker through this portion of the break. Right? Yeah. This Billy Williams, it's like soft material. Phil Matan, blue border. Caleb Freeman, light blue sparkle. Drake Baldwin rookie. Rylan Thomas Mariners rookie. Zach Kent chrome there. Guardians. Refractor. Chrome Nick Pavetta and Rod Carew. That's a fun 76 to 76 insert. Twins. And there's our box one hit for the Minnesota Twins. It's Brooks Lee. Brooks Lee Clubhouse Collection Relic. Minnesota, Andrew, that is yours. Congrats. Jake Mangum and Matt Svanson in the blue. Undefeated there on the Ken Griffey. Just on Cam rookie blue. All right, finishing up the first half of our first box. Matt Gorski blue, Dodgers. All right, Cade Horton rookie there at the back. All right, so here's what we'll do then, right? We're going to take that stat that we just went through. We'll flip it backwards here like that. We're looking for bats that go the different direction. We're looking for high numbers, which will be over 700. And we're looking for real little text that's going to tell us about any other variations that we may have missed, right? All right, there's our first short print. It is Carlos Santana, card 704. Again, there'll be a lot of those, truthfully, in the full case, so we'll kind of make a side pile and thick sleeve those per customer, essentially. Cody Clemens chrome, a couple of blues there. Brady Brasso, blue sparkle. Nathan Luke's light blue sparkle. Ben Rice, rookie performers. Perfect 10, Bobby Witt Jr. Hey, what up, John? Jack Dreyer Chrome, couple of blues there. Here's a numbered hit for the Twins. That is Harrison Bader. 172 out of 200. On the 707 Bader, 76 to 1976. No, it really heated up today. It was in the mid 50s today here. We had a big melt actually, which was nice. Not gonna last that long, but we'll take a couple days worth. How about by you, man? How's it going there? Carlos Correa, Chrome. Award winners, Aaron Judge. All right, right off the bat, that Christian Campbell is 725 for the Red Sox on the high number. So I guess we'll sleeve up high number rookies to start. Go see how that goes. One starts the high number. Yeah, the other one isn't. It's not a serial number. It's like the theme to this year, right? The 1776 to 1976. They're going to see that written on a lot of different cards, I believe. It is a little bit funky, but that is why. All right, very good. In the box number 2. Yeah, I was going to say that the winds are still kind of wild here too, and I guess for the game this weekend they're talking about wind. But next up, it's going to be a Trevor Story gold chrome for the Boston Red Sox. James, that is yours. Congrats, 39 out of 50. Trevor Story gold chrome. There it is again. Award winning here on the Freddie Freeman award winners. Seems like maybe one per box on these like soft material cards. Chad Patrick there. There's a Bader Chrome. Here's a numbered hit for the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Corbin Burns. We've got 90 out of 150 on the Corbin, Arizona. Let's go. This is Lars Nootbaar, high number for the Cardinals. And that is a high numbered rookie of Matt Shaw for the Cubs. All right, starting the back half of box number 2. Still looking for our box 2 hit. Guess it's too early for me to try to spot image variations right off the bat, but usually they're a little bit. There we go. There it is for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's a Clubhouse Collection game-used relic of Michael McGreevy. Congrats, St. Louis. Thomas, that is yours. Michael McGreevy, mem. Javi Baez. Rookie performers, Agustin Ramirez. Connor Joe, light blue sparkle. Dustin May there. Terso Ornelas, Chrome, and Will Wilson, Blue, Caleb Durbin. Here's Kodai Senga, New York Mets on this one. Thomas, yours with the Mets. The Senga is 152 out of 200. Also has that 76 numbering on it as well. I do apologize. I don't talk a lot during these breaks, right? More focused on just the process and what I'm doing. And it'll be a lengthier break, so the more I talk, the slower I'm going to go. So, a little bit more dead air time than I normally like, but hopefully you enjoy the soothing sounds of card shuffling. All right, there we go. Phew, yeah, nope. All right, let's continue on. Cool looking Jim Palmer here. Again, that's the soft one, soft material card, and we've got about one per box so far. Jim Palmer, Baltimore on that one. Ryan Johnson, Sparkle. Zardo Chrome. Paxton Schultz in the blue. And there's a game used memorabilia hit for the New York Yankees. That's Ben Rice, Clubhouse Collection. New York Yankees. Nathan, yours. Ben Rice, rookie. Nathan Harrison, your guys. Very cool. Chase Lee here, Detroit Baseball. 93 out of 99. On the green, rookie. Tigers, Nathan. Yours on the Chase Lee. Baldwin rookie. And there's a nice one for the Athletics spot. That's the blue border Nick Kurtz for the Athletics. 706 there on the Kurtz blue. Jacob Wilson, rookie performers. Horton rookie. Grant Wolfer. Zardo blue. I will admit, I'm a little bit wishing I had Ryan here with me today right now to help me with the flippins and that. But ooh, what do we have here? It is an Enrique Hernandez for the L.A. Dodgers, the 76 border. We've got 57 out of 76. Nice one there, L.A. Dodgers. Tosh, yours on the Enrique Hernandez. right, there's 701. That's Max Scherzer on the high number. Toronto. And 702, Dalton Rushing rookie. All right, next box. Rookie performers here, Ben Rice. New York Yankees. Ooh, 50th anniversary stamp on this Joel Colburn, Milwaukee. Joel Colburn, 50th anniversary. Johan Rojas's. Very skitty. First I thought it was like a messed up photo. Dylan Cruz, rookie performers. Casey Mize on the chrome. Otani perfect 10. All right, Drake Baldwin rookie. And Kyle Tucker here for the Chicago Cubs. Clubhouse Collection relic once again. Cubs in this one. Steve, that's yours. Congrats. Kyle Tucker for you. On the relic. And up next for the Chicago Cubs again, it's John Birdie. This is the Chrome Black 28 out of 76. '76 John Birdie Cubs. I really say 42 minutes already? Oh my god. Okay. I did attempt very hard to get these done and just get this one done sometime this afternoon, but it's not meant to be. That's alright. Nothing we can do about it now. We'll have some fun. Cam Smith, high number rookie there. Houston, card 714. right, continuing on. Like, yes, blue. Chrome. More Dodgers for us. It's Tanner Scott. Tanner Scott, 87 out of 200. Tosh, yours. Thought I had a cartoon, but it's just the catcher stuff. I will say, it becomes more. It is very rewarding when you finally do catch one. Braxton Fulford, blue. Kate Orton, rookie. .717, Moises Bastaros, rookie. Cubs. .709, Kenley Jensen, Angels. All right, next box. This is box 5. We do have 4 relics so far. Trying to find some ink for you guys. Nothing too crazy on the variation front either, right? We've got some high numbers. Still looking for a black flip or an image variation of some kind. Baldwin rookie. Here for the White Sox, it's Josh Rojas. Black border. Haven't seen too many black border cards. We'll go with this one. Josh Rojas, White Sox. Ooh, got a shot at getting Cosmic Chrome done tonight. Looks like we're to a filler now on number 4. James Wood, Rookie Performers. Only a couple spots to go in our Chrome Basketball filler. All right. Next, or back half of the box 5. So Mookie, perfect 10s, Dodgers. And here's a hit for the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Andrew McCutchen. Game used memorabilia, Pittsburgh Andrew. Yours. Clubhouse Collection McCutchen. Here in the green is another Pirate hit for us. This is Thomas Harrington. 83 out of 99. 83 out of 99, Pittsburgh, Andrew. Zach Agnos Chrome. Jose Quintana, high number, 721, Brewers. .705, Corbin Burns, high number, Arizona. next couple of boxes. Truly the slickest packs I've ever opened by a pretty wide margin. I mean, it's wild. I don't know what they were thinking with this material. And right off the bat there for the Red Sox is Carl Yastrzemski. Carl Yastrzemski, Red Sox there. Perfect 10, Bryce Harper. And there we go, a little autograph, boom, for the Cubs. It's Gage Workman. Gage Workman, Chicago Cubs rookie. Cubs, Steve, yours. Autograph. Next up in the blue, this is Chad Patrick. Chad Patrick, 68 out of 150 for the Milwaukee Brewers in the blue. Blue Chrome, Patrick. Brew Crew, Kent, that is yours. Baldwin rookie. Kate Orton rookie. Dugo there in the blue. .702 Dalton Rushing, Dodgers. High number rookie. Chrome Basketball filler, Cosmic Chrome Baseball filler, National Treasures Racing, kind of where we're at here. Looking ahead after this one, we still got some time, obviously, to keep having to rip these ones, but we'll be all right. I'll just be honest, I get the yips, right? I try to think back. I remember there being probably only 1 or 2 variations per case, so they are rare, but the longer you go without finding one, you start to think like, am I looking in the wrong spot? Am I doing this wrong? You know, I don't believe any of that's the case, but I'm just talking out loud here because this one's always just a more involved break. It was always right here, right? It was always that in the bottom part of the baseball that they have a little text that would say something. Unless I'm crazy. All right, up next, we've got another fun 1976 border of Caleb Durbin for the Milwaukee Brewers. Nice one there, Brew Crew. 41 out of 76 on the Durbin. Brew Crew here, Kent, that is yours. Just 76 on the 76 border. And finishing out the box, Leo Tavares Chrome. .707 there. That's Harrison Bader on the high number. .711 here. I'm not always doing business, but we're always open. Gavin Sheets. It's actually 711. High number. Alright, next box. Right, actually this is the halfway point here of the break. Marcelo Mayer Chrome.
Good luck, guys.
Sounds good. Bregman there on the sparkling blue.
Anything fun yet? We got some hits over here.
Yeah, got one auto. some
All
nice
right.
things, but no fun like
Still
none
some
of the
moves
fun
coming,
variations.
guys.
Yeah, I want a cartoon one.
Yes. All right. Thanks, everyone. Good luck.
Next up, it's Elvis Alvarado for the Athletics, black border. Kate Orton rookie. Boom! Let's go down to 2 spots in the Chrome basketball filler. Let's go. That'll be the that's gonna, I'll be honest. Like if you only have that one to do after this, will be really nice. Nice little Breaker's Delight new release basketball. Pretty much the antithesis of this break. But this is a new release from yesterday, and I'm just being dramatic. It's actually not that bad. It's just it takes time, but it's not. I mean, it's just the time it takes to look through everything. But like I said, the minute I actually find one of those variations, then they'll be a bit like, okay, we got one. But we got some high numbers and some other fun stuff. And there is a pretty fun checklist of possible autographs in this product. They're obviously hard to hit, but someone's got to do it. Kurt's rookie performer. Here's a hit for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Yohel Pozo. Yohel Pozo here. 46 out of 200. St. Louis. Thomas, yours. Gene Klein's Mets 50th anniversary. Thomas, yours. Freddie Freeman here, perfect 10 for the Dodgers. And there's an autograph for the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Leo Jimenez. Leo Jimenez, Toronto. Bruce, that is yours. Congrats. Leo Jimenez, rookie auto. This is Chase Meadroth, rookie for the White Sox. Chase Meadroth, blue chrome, 94 out of 150 for Andrew. .723 high number Carson Kelly for the Cubs. And Nick Pivetta, high number for the Padres, 722. All right, sorry about that, folks. let's continue on. Pardon me. Undefeated, Tony Perez. Here we've got a hit for the Seattle Mariners. This is Soren Lau. 50 out of 200 on the rookie. Andrew got the Mariners. Soren Lau is yours. Come on, variation. High number there of Chase Dollander, Rockies, card 713. Someone 06 Kodai Senga, high number. And Williamson Chrome. Hey, what up, Steven? How you doing, man? Got a little bit of time still, bro. Just Taking me a little longer than I think we anticipated, at least that we originally had set out for this break. I tried. I tried to get this done during one of the afternoons yesterday or today, but just wasn't meant to be, so. But it was at least allowed us to stack up some breaks behind it, right? Chrome Basketball Delight, and then maybe a little Cosmic Chrome. Don Kirkwood here is next, 50th anniversary. Angels. Andrew. One Hank Aaron in there. Nice. Nice. Always got to get a little time off, reset the battery, spend some time with the fam, etc. What day was? Yeah, we're getting close, right? We're like, today's the 18th, so yeah, I guess. Undefeated here for the Reds. That is Don Gillett. Undefeated there, Don Gillett. And here's a game used memorabilia piece of Matt Shaw, Cubs. Another one for Steve. Matt Shaw, Clubhouse Collection Relic. And this is Cameron Misner of the Tampa Bay Rays. Jack, that is yours. 64 out of 76 on the Misner. Black Chrome. right, very good, guys. We got Chrome Basketball ready to rock after this, and then we'll be open again, so we'll have, unless the Treasures Racing go yet. No. So we got 2 open breaks after the sold-out Delight Basketball. It is the Filler in Cosmic Chrome and the National Treasures Racing left side serial number 1 boxer. New case to open for that one. New case on the Cosmic Chrome, of course, as well. All right, so last 4 boxes. Let's get it. .703 Anthony Santander there for the Blue Jays. Supermarket Sweep. Matt Shaw, Rookie of the Year Performers. And there's a nice autograph for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Junior Caminero. On card autograph there, Tampa. Jack, nice hit for you on the Caminero. Saw him show out in the Derby, amongst other things. Right, very good. I forgot to check back some taps that. This is Carlos Narvaez, Boston, green chrome. Boston 97 out of 99 for James. feel like I would just be like, it was how much for eggs? It was how much for bread? Oh my gosh, what happened? Hey, Steven, what's the temperature in California right now? Oh man, 40 cent. But yeah, I remember the Taco Bell would had a. I mean, it wasn't even that long ago where Taco Bell ran like 40 cent tacos, and yeah, even the 99 cent double cheeseburgers wasn't that long ago. But Alejandro Osuna here, Texas Rangers in the blue. 35 out of 150, Alejandro Osuna. Bruce, yours. Oh, okay, yeah. So, like, I think I would. I accept. I'll take $5 to $6 a gallon gas if I can have it be 68 degrees on December 18th. And if you want to pay $3 a gas and have 30-degree weather, I'll let you know if you let me think it. Let know if you think that is a trade-off you'd be willing to make. I know, I do too, man. Now it's a value menu where it's like $3 an item, and you're like, this doesn't seem like there's a lot of value happening here. Yeah, there is. I've heard the taxes like, right? Your income gets shredded a little bit too. Seems crazy. So I guess trade-offs: beautiful weather, tough restrictions on your pay and extra money. Yes, on Kim, high number here. Dodgers. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Russ. You know, that doesn't surprise me at all. I'll pay. I do drive a Prius, for the record. I do drive a Prius, so I get 50 mpg. So gas bill is not high on my expense list. Although I need to get a new car. Mine's a 2015. It's starting to kind of be on its last legs. I'm going to need new brakes. I don't know if I feel like putting more money into it. I have been to Cali though, and the traffic is atrocious also. So, I mean, if I can live in a part of California that's not like L.A., where I like not having to be on the highways ever. Xander Bogart, 718, high number. Padres. It'd be really sad if I don't see one variation this whole friggin' case. We still got 3 boxes to go. Logan Henderson here for the Brewers. This is 123 out of 200. Milwaukee, Kent. I used to love bacon donut. You got me thinking about the Wendy's value menu now. I used to love. There was a Wendy's literally across the street from my high school, and we were allowed to like walk over to Wendy's for our lunch if we wanted to grab it. So I ate between that and after practices and stuff. I ate so much Wendy's in high school. Junior Bacon's where was that? Right, it's true. Unless they until they dig the underground tunnels, right? And that's the big problem solver long term. We build a bunch of roads underground. Boring company doing its thing, right? Pretty much the only solution, I feel like. Square patties, yeah. It's funny, when I was in college, one of my final like marketing degree like projects was like this big evaluation of one of the Wendy's marketing campaigns. Kind of past that point where it was not successful, you know. It was the one where they had the red Wendy's wigs, if you remember those commercials at all, and they did a lot of ads surrounding that, and yeah, good old Wendy's. Stephen Vogt, Manager of the Year for the Cleveland Guardians. There's an autograph for the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's a little boom there on the red hand numbered auto. 39 out of 75 on the Thomas Harrington rookie ink. Pittsburgh, Andrew. I will say yes. If we're talking big picture, certainly there are other geographical areas where the weather is also warm where you have less negatives. I'm not sure if there's any place where you can totally escape natural disaster opportunities, but yeah, you know, I've heard Arizona is very nice along those lines, even Florida or the Carolinas. So it's not exclusively California's thing. So you're right. I mean, I know people, right? A lot of people have moved out of California for reasons like that. Earthquakes don't bother me. Yeah, the homeless thing. I don't even have a good like feel for how what that feels like to everyday life. But I mean, certainly Cleveland's not without a homeless population. But obviously it doesn't seem like it's anywhere close to what you guys get up there. 137 and 150, Willie McIver, Athletics. Corbin Burns. Christian Campbell, rookie performers. Cleveland doesn't get much natural disaster stuff, right? Once in a while, get tornadoes, but they've usually barely touched down. So, just mostly blizzarding in the winter is pretty much the worst of it. Crime, I suppose. I think Cleveland is done. Cleveland crime rates have gone pretty high the last 10 years. But I don't know. Maybe I'm naive, but I spent a lot of time downtown for sports and other stuff, and I really haven't had many issues. Really. I mean, you never know. I mean, we had someone that lives in my suburban area that was murdered, gunshot. So, over the weekend. Yeah, exactly, right? That was, I would say there was one incident that I had coming out of the casino very late at night where I did feel like I was getting followed into the parking garage to the point where I stopped and turned around and beelined it back to the elevator, went down and got security and asked for an escort to my vehicle. And I feel pretty confident that was the right decision and that I was going to be attempted to be mugged or carjacked. But who knows? But yeah, I guess trade-offs everywhere. I'm just jealous of the warm weather. Not so much the gas, but I guess I shouldn't complain. It's about as warm as it could possibly be here for December. But yep. Absolutely. Garrett McDaniels. I remember specifically because I got into an elevator. It was, it was probably 2:30 in the morning, and there's another couple, and then this pretty young kid walked in the elevator as well, and we each hit our elevator number, and I asked him what floor he wanted, and he said 6 or something, and my floor was 3, and then he got off at my floor behind me, and then he picked the floor he picked 2 was the top floor, so I thought it just seemed suspect to me, right? He picked the top floor so we could see everything coming up, and I just wasn't in the mood to have to deal with that. Unarmed and with some cash on me. Kate Orton, rookie. My music stopped here real quick. What happened more and more where the playback just airs? Moniak there in the blue. Drake Baldwin, rookie. So excited to do some Topps Chrome basketball. Let's go. 715 here, Gavin Lux, high number Reds. Come on, bat flip one time. Man. I'm just gonna ask: has anybody out there been on other Heritage High number breaks where the variations and things were texted right here on the bottom part of this baseball? Like that's how it's always been. So just praying that that's how it's been. I didn't waste all this time looking for these things that don't exist. But I've always been pretty sure that's how this is. How these go. There's Alex Bregman, 710 high number. This is going to be like a 2.5 hour break, which is a little bit wild. Pat Murphy, NL Manager of the Year. Brewers manager there on the Pat Murphy. And probably wonders, like, do you guys even care about the variations? Do those cards even do anything that's worth looking for? We just really should we just fly through it? Next number 2, just grab the relics and autos and call it a day. I don't know. I'm open to feedback from y'all in the break, or if you're gonna be in number 2. So if number 2 doesn't go tomorrow afternoon and it goes Sunday, it's gonna really create some issues. I feel like we'll see. Maybe if it doesn't go to Friday, I'll tell the guys just make it Monday, no matter what. But Eric Wagaman here, Marlins. Eric Wagaman, 120 out of 150 in the blue. Miami. James. The Josh Naylor yellow background keeps getting me. It's like, it always feels like it's a variation, but that's just like the standard card has this pretty bright yellow background on his card. All right, looks like we got a hit in this pack. Good luck. It is... Ooh, okay. Good luck. It is... Game Used Memorabilia. And an autograph of Kobe Mayo. Boom! Clubhouse Collection. Relic Auto. Fire Baltimore Brett. That is yours. Kobe Mayo, Game Used Memorabilia, hand number 23 out of 25 in the blue. A really nice one there. There it is, guys. If you guys want to get that one done tomorrow, that would, I think, probably be our best bet as far as time goes. Again, not your concern necessarily, but just being honest with how it goes, right? Especially I'll have Ryan in the house tomorrow, so we can maybe do a little double teaming, right? Where I'm just ripping fast, he's double checking the backs next to me. I think that's probably the better way to do this with 2 people. So if we can do that tomorrow afternoon, that would be tremendous. That would be tremendous for all involved. Gives us the weekend to process it as well, because that's the only downside is we got a ship day tomorrow. But again, the good news is we don't have a lot to process. That's not really good news for us. It's good news for you guys, which means the mailings will go early. But what I'm saying is, let's do Heritage number 2 tomorrow, please. And Ryan and I will rip it together and cut the time in half at least and get it processed easily over the weekend. I like that plan very much as opposed to the alternative. So let's make that a thing. 704, Carlos Santana for the Guardians. I'm also going to spend some time tonight making sure that the variations are texted, or I believe they'd be texted right there at the bottom of that baseball. I mean, certainly the bat flip is going to be there, which we haven't seen either. So I will tell you, I will be very PO'd if we go the whole case and I don't find a single freaking variation. It just seems unlikely, which has got me spooked a little bit. But they are pretty rare. I thought in my head I was thinking I would get one or two. So hopefully we find one lurking here. But the good news is we've gotten 5 autos, including 2 short printed ones, so can't complain too much about that part of it. Roki Sasaki, rookie performers. Next up, it's Kenley Jansen. Kenley Jansen, LA Angels, Orange, 22 out of 25. Angels here. Andrew, yours on the Kenley Chrome Orange. Ted Martinez here for the Athletics on the 50th anniversary. Billy Williams, Cubs. Billy Williams, Cubs there. And there's a nice autograph for the Seattle Mariners. It's George Kirby. Booming. Man, started with a bunch of relics and finished with a bunch of autographs. Let's go. Nice hit there, Seattle. Andrew, congrats. George Kirby. On the auto. Our 6th auto of the case. Very nice. I'm very happy with that result. And here's gold for the Brewers. That's Chad Patrick. Gold Chrome rookie 6 out of 50. Milwaukee here, Kent. I feel like you've had a decent amount of numbered hits coming out of this case. It's a 50 on the Chad Patrick there. Gonna get to open a new Treasures Racing case tonight, it feels like. 3 to go. Alright, well, this did accomplish what I was hoping it would accomplish, which is allow a few other breaks to get filled up while we're ripping this, so appreciate that, folks. We're gonna finish this break, recap, and then move into Topps Chrome Basketball. Cosmic Chrome is also sold out. 3 to go in Treasures Racing. And we're now to a filler in Resurgence Delight Football. Oh, and Jane Daniels rookie Commanders are in the filler. Trey Baldwin rookie. Kurtz rookie blue, the light blue sparkle on the Kurtz. Here for the Blue Jays, it's Nathan Lukes. Nathan Lukes, 130 out of 200 for Toronto. Bruce, yours. Come on. Come on. Give me an image variation. Give me a bat flip. Just make me feel like I'm not crazy. Come on. .716 here is a Trent Grisham high number for the Yankees. .718 here, Xander Bogaerts high number. Yes! Finally, in the very last bit. Oh, we got one, folks. There's your standard bat. There's the bat flip. Lars Nootbaar. Boom! I needed that, guys. I needed that bad. We got it. We got one. Let's go. St. Louis Cardinals. Congrats. That is Thomas J. Thomas J. The bat flip is yours. Oh, thank gosh. All right. Not going to even be greedy and hope for another one, but we'll take that at the very least. If that had been the first box, I would have felt a lot better about the whole thing. All right. We'll take it. Whew. And with that, we did it. Thank you, guys. I know that's only the break. There might be faster ways to do it, certainly with more people. It kind of worked out in our favor, I think, in general, in terms of getting those other breaks, giving them all time to marinate, so I'm not just staring into the camera anyway, so. Appreciate the fill. Again, guys, number 2 with Ryan tomorrow would be awesome if you would like to take a shot on the second full case. But as you saw, we did pretty darn good here on the autos. I sleeved to be top-loaded the rookie high numbers, right? So these are all 701 or higher. Kim, Dollander, Rushing, Ballesteros, Smith, Rushing, Shaw, and Christian Campbell. Yeah, 100%. 100%. We had these, they're like the soft texture cards here. About 1 per box. Billy Williams, Pat Murphy, Stephen Vogt, Matt Shaw, undefeated, Don Gullett, Freddie Freeman, Carl Yastrzemski, Mookie Betts, Ben Rice, Jim Palmer, Freddie Freeman, and Billy Williams. Yeah, exactly 1 per box on those. Other things I top-loaded here. Nathan Lukes, Nick Kurtz, Chad Patrick to 50. Kenley to 25. Sasaki insert. Wagaman to 150. Garrett McDaniels, black border. Willie MacGyver to 150. Logan Henderson to 200. Alejandro Osuna to 150. Matt Shaw, that's a high numbered blue sparkle, light blue sparkle. Narvaez to 99. Misner to 76. 50th anniversary Kirkwood. Lau to 200. Meadroth to 150. Pozo to 200. Kurtz insert. Alvarado black border. Durbin to 76. Patrick to 150. Harrington to 99. Rojas black border. Tanner Scott to 200. And Birdie to 76. Colburn 50th anniversary. Enrique Hernandez to 76. Kirk's Blue Border. Chase Lee to 99. Kodai Senga. Corbin Burns. Trevor Story gold to 50. Harrison Bader 200. Marcelo to 76 in the chrome. We did finally get a bat flip there of Lars Nootbaar for the Cardinals. We had relics of Matt Shaw, Andrew McCutcheon, Kyle Tucker, Ben Rice, Michael McGreevy, and Brooks Lee. So yeah, 6 relics, 6 autos. Not too shabby. Autographs. And I thought, all in all, pretty good stuff here, right? Let's see. We had Gage Workman, rookie for the Cubs. We had Leo Jimenez, rookie for the Blue Jays. We had a nice veteran hit there for the Mariners. That's George Kirby. We had a nice veteran hit for the Rays. That's Junior Caminero. We had the Thomas Harrington red rookie hand numbered to 75 for the Pirates. And a really nice on-card relic auto of Kobe Mayo, hand numbered to 25 for the Orioles. Thank you so much. Topps Chrome Basketball is next.